Welcome everybody, it is that time of the week again. It is your illustrious hosts, Infernal Drake and Dragon's Fury.
Hope you all been having a good week.
Hope you've been hydrated. It has been a scorcher out in these parts.
Oh yeah, I went outside for just a little bit today and I felt like I was melting. I'm just like, oh.
You probably were.
Yeah.
There's a strong possibility that you were. And yeah, so we hope that you have been caught up with all of the fun content that is available. The Smasher Pass Pixar Moms has a hilariously smashing success. And
Pixar's Moms.
Yeah, you know, you saw it last episode. You said it. You was like, of course you did that, and I was like, yeah. So that video did better than our anime tier list.
I'm sorry. I remember you talked about the Smash Pass, but I don't think you ever mentioned what the topic was.
Pixar Moms. There you go. Now you're caught up.
Well, now we got it. Jackass.
You should have checked the footage.
I've been busy.
So there is plenty and more to come of that. We are getting closer to our open submission date for the con. So we are it's 2 months out now.
Here.
Yeah, so we are 2 months out for us to be able to submit to do our first live appearance at a major event, at least in our opinion, because MegCon is pretty big in Orlando, so I would like to consider it as a major event.
And if not, you're going to get one heck of a vlog.
Yes, and it's going to be a lot of vlogs, lots and lots of vlogs, because we will be there
Dragon
all
might
weekend.
crash some other panels if he doesn't get one.
I don't know. I might try to make friends with people and see if I am able to join up and stuff. It would be really cool to be just randomly crash Gamer Heaven one, because they're usually there every year. So that would be very, very, very cool. So we have on the docket today for a discussion, musing / thought-provoking, is moments of seriousness or moments of oh shit. So these are mannerisms, actions, conditions that when seen and or experienced means things are about to go south for the opposing party. And we'll start in the real world first, being that when a individual sits up in their chair to a proper posture while gaming, serious mode has been activated.
Oh yeah. That mode has been activated many times playing the Elden Ring.
Yes, so that is the theme of things that will be talked about, of various tropes of media, if you will, that these actions happen. Another iconic one being the hat turned backwards from our lovable character Ash in Pokemon. Whenever he turned that thing backwards, you know it was go time. He was ready to smack down. Yes, I understand it's all the fucking time, but still.
Oh, as the series went on, he didn't do it as much. I think, from what I remember, the last time he had done it was literally the final episode.
Yeah.
And he hadn't done it the entire time. So it was honestly, God, I know it's been out for a while now, but if you have yet to see the final episode of Ash vs. Leon, please go check it out. It is so good.
Well, you've heard it here, folks. Go watch it.
It was just such a good way to wrap up Ash's story.
We have the when the joke character stops making jokes.
Yeah.
Yep. Just oof. Yeah,
it's when they're serious or locked in. You know shit about to go down.
Yep, shit's about to go down. Shit is about to go down. For all our DBZ lovers, the hop side to side jumping jacks, the calisthenics, if you will, that mini cardio prep that Goku likes to do. usually is he's about to get serious. Yelling is just kind of the general go-to for all of the Z fighters.
Yeah.
The eye opening of characters whose eyes were never opened.
Oh God, yeah. Looking at you, Gin.
Gin, Majin Buu.
Yeah, he didn't open his eyes all that much.
No. So when he opened his eyes, it was fucking. Those hands were about to start flying.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? There's one more I had in mind. I just can't remember. Monkey. Oh well, it'll come to me later. Maybe. I don't know. And then what else?
When the main character's theme song stops.
When the theme song stops, or when the theme song starts.
Yeah.
when the battle music commences, it's go time. This one's a fun one because this was done by total accident. This was never in his plan, so I don't know if you know this story. So Henry Cavill in Mission Impossible. The fight scene in the bathroom. I think that's where they are.
I think so.
I think it's in the bathroom where he basically just cocks his arms and.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, that has become an iconic scene in and of its own right, and the fact that it was just a complete accident is the greatest thing possible to
He's just
add
trying to warm up his arms.
No, he was trying to wake them up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, warm up.
Oh, he was already warmed up. They've been doing it all day. He was trying to wake them bitches up. They were falling asleep. They were like, we've given it all we've got, Captain. And he's like, we still need one more.
It's like, we can do it.
So, yeah, if you see a motherfucker start doing that, it's like,
If I see someone do that when they're walking towards me, I'm just going to go the opposite way. I'm just like, nope, I don't feel like dealing with this today.
That is the correct response to do in regards to that. Next would be when the one who's getting their ass kicked starts laughing.
Yeah. It's just like, what? Why are you laughing?
Yep. Probably should leave. Adjacent to that one, if they start smiling, it's about to be go time. And yeah, it is. It's very not the move.
Making me think of Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul with the laughing and smiling part.
Oh yeah. Whenever the camera zooms in on a face, you typically used after a important character to the main character has gone down. You get that zoom in on them where you just see something snap.
Oh god. Like whenever those scenes happen in episodes, like I know I'm in for a good fight.
Yeah, it's going to be a fight. Adjacent to that, when the character just kind of goes away, like when the light in their eyes just kind of fade out, and now they're just running off of pure unadulterated spite.
They are just here to ruin one's day.
Yeah, they're here to ruin everything you have to offer and will offer, past, present, and future. And
so I hope you're not thinking of living after this.
No, definitely not. You have revoked all rights to live. The condition of, if you break protocol, removing the one character that the villain liked.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. They were the sole thing keeping you guys from not getting murked, and you removed them, so you're going to get murked now.
This is the person that was keeping you alive. Please bring him back if you can. If not, well, it was nice knowing you.
I would like to say it was nice knowing you, but it wasn't. Because I didn't even like you. So yeah, that is another of the big ones. And then the
Are there any moments in Power Rangers that just made you go, oh shit?
The Last Stand. And it's usually when it's synonymous to, like, you know, the deer ones, like, goes down, but it's usually, like, when the whole team goes down. Typically, it's, like, the Red Ranger that's still left, but my favorite one is, obviously, from my favorite iteration, where you're fighting the big bad, and he essentially took them into the future where everything was, like, destroyed, because it's like, this is like despair in the fact that you can't stop me, I will destroy the world, and this is what you have to, like, live in, like, have fun, you're stuck here, right? Mm-hmm. And the rest of them have all taken a ass whooping, because this is not just like a regular bad guy, like, this is the big bad, like, this is the essence of evil, right? And Red is, like, last standing, and it's shortly after he got checked by I think it was the Blue Ranger, because he had just, like, given up. He was like, don't you get it, we lost, like, we're so outmatched here. And he's just like, I'm done, I got nothing left in me. And Blue comes up and she's like, no, you don't get to quit, bitch. Like, that, you're the leader, you don't get that option. You figure it the fuck out, and you lead us to get out of this fucking situation. Greatest, best girl moment ever.
And some people would say, nut up and shut up.
Yep, no, it was definitely a nut up and shut up moment. Like, it really, really was. Because they kind of wrote her as, like, the more, like, delicate, like, everyone else needs to protect her kind of one. And obviously, like, she's not, but, like, It was still that. And so it was one of those other moments of, like, she's been, like, keeping everything in balance this whole time, like, from behind the scenes, and, like, holy shit. So Big Bad shows up again, and just, like, basically pimp slaps them all down. And so now he's just like, all right, with every ounce of what's left in my body, we're squaring the fuck up. He literally, like, calls upon everything. He's like, with all of the good magic left in my body, in the world, just fucking let's go. Morphs out of that alone, whips out both of his weapons, like, in his empowered form weapon and his regular weapon, and just dual wields bum rushes this motherfucker, and then forces him to take him back to reality.
Jesus.
Great moment.
Yeah, no, that sounds great.
Yeah, that was a great thing. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. There's others, but, like, to that degree where it was, like, I think I loved that one the most. It's mainly because of the fact that it was done in, like, such an intimate scene. Like, it wasn't just, like, this grandioso thing. It was just, like, me, you, and them in the cave. That's it. A lot of other stuff is, like, on a grand scale of, hey, we're fighting the big bad and the big robots and whatnot.
It's like, woo!
In a adjacent line of thinking a shit has hit the fan, like, oh, shit's got serious moment, is when the Rangers get fucking hit so hard they demorphed. That's when you know they're in trouble.
Oh yeah, no, like, whenever any, like, thing, like, gets knocked out of their transformation, it's just like, ooh.
Yeah, yeah, you know you're in for one a heck of a needed power up, or a like oh fuck kind of deal. So definitely one of those. Let's see. There's another one in like in the movie Forever, um where a particular individual gets fucking decked, and everyone's like, "Oh no!" That one was a very oh shit kind of moment. Like things are really taking a turn for the worse.
How dead is he? He did.
How dead? How dead? It really did. Not anime dead. Not dead. We had a couple people that were anime dead, and then yeah, they come back, which was like the greatest comeback ever in my opinion. So
we are called a comeback.
Yeah, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Well, yeah, we are going to, because it was your fucking fault.
It's like, well, damn. I had to point fingers.
I don't have to point fingers, but it definitely was your fault. To be fair, in his defense, he was looking for someone else. It's just someone else answered the phone, and that's kind of how we got into that situation. Yeah, so it was what was the thing. Now, I know a lot of people are like, at least a lot of the fans of Rangers are like upset with how Cosmic Fury ended, which was pretty much the ending of the Saban saga of Power Rangers. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it was such a nice wrap up, in my opinion, of things. Like, for the most part, everything has been answered. Everything was explained. Yes, there were certain things that were just kind of like rushed, but I was like, what'd you expect? This is their second season. Like, they don't have the time to fully explain it like other storylines gets to, where it's like it's introduced in one season and then it's answered in the second season. So I do admit, like, some of the stuff was like kind of rushed, but it wasn't to a point where I felt like it was like detrimental. It was very much a like, we are in kind of like a severe situation, and so like we're pulling out all the stops and kind of deal.
Like, this is the end game.
Yeah, this is the end game. Rumor has it there's going to be people that pick up that want to do a little bit more mature take on it, but it's been switching hands a lot as of late, so realistically speaking, I don't think we're going to get it. If we do, I hope they go along the lines of the Kamen Rider series, and with the you can still keep the campy and like the style of what it is, of like its transformations and whatnot, because like that's still like a style of show, but you can have it written in way more serious tones than like what the traditional Rangers sagas have been. So those would be like really really cool, because like, for example, one what is it? It's Amazon Riders.
Amazon Riders?
Yeah, it's one of the Kamen Rider offshoots series, and the premise of that is basically that this company was essentially experimenting on a bunch of people, and the experiment went left. They all got out, and they basically turned into beings / insect creatures that eat people.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
It's like, how fucked up is fucked up? That's fucked up.
It's kind of fucked up. Yeah. So like being able to do more serious, like, kind of like stories. There's Kamen Rider Black Sun, same concept, but instead of it being experimentation, essentially evolution kind of split. and gave people animalistic properties, so like they could change between, so like they'll change between like an insect or like a mammal or like a reptile or like those kind of things, but there's like the dark underground, and then you have the whole like society thing being like, oh, you guys are lesser than regular humans and you don't deserve this, that, and the third. So it's real like serious shit that well, history, but again, it's like storytelling in like a more grittier thing. So there's definitely a lot more, especially with the fact that we have, like, in the comics, we have Shattered Grid and the whole Draken series. There is so much to work with if you guys want to take a more serious approach, because they've done it.
If they ever did the Shattered Grid in live action, like, that would just be freaking... I can't even think of the right words. It would just be just chaotic.
It would be very, very chaotic. I wholeheartedly believe that if taken the time and funded properly, it would be like the greatest thing ever.
Oh yeah, no, like if it gets the funding and like the right people, yeah, no, like there's no way that doesn't like do just record numbers.
Yeah, it was sick because there's already the fan made like of it, and you have all of these well edited and crafted like transformation sequences and all this. It can be done. We've seen it. Just make it better. Like, just build upon what is already available, and like get these people. Get those people who were doing the acting for that. Like, I understand that they may not necessarily be actors, but like they already have the know-how to do what you're trying to do. Like, bring them involved in some form. I don't know, but it can be done, and I just hope that in time the right people get a hold of it to make it happen.
Oh yeah,
it would be like super stoked,
because it would be awesome to see.
But yeah, it would be very, very awesome to see. Let's see, so that is all that I had on the list in regards to the main topic. Did any others come to mind for you?
I mean, basically covered a lot of the main ones. Yeah, I guess we got the Joe character being going sicko mode. Like, God.
Oh, I just had one come to mind.
Like, that one just reminds me of the last episode of Demon Slayer's latest season. Because basically, it was a short season because it in the manga it wasn't a long arc, but it was leading up to pretty much basically the war arc for Demon Slayer. And then, I mean, have you seen Zenitsu, the one with blonde hair?
I know who he is, but that's about it.
So he's technically the comedic character of the show.
Yeah.
And like the only way he could fight throughout the entire series was he had to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like, when he fell asleep, he was able to actually fight. Yeah, no. This episode, like, we see him wide awake in serious mode, and it's just like, oh.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely
it's like,
yeah, the lazy character doing something.
It's like, oh shit, about to go really down.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a good one.
And from what was posted, apparently they're going to make the final, I guess you can call it 2 arcs into 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, can I just have one really long movie? I will sit through the entire thing.
Yeah, you would.
Yes, I would.
Yes, you would. That is true facts. No lies have been told here. You would definitely sit through that. And the one that came to mind was the eye glow.
Oh.
Like whenever whatever character, the good guy, the bad guy, whenever they get that eye glint, something bad's about to come.
The first one that came to mind, like, immediately was Natsu from Fairy Tail.
Yep.
Because, like, he had so many moments with that.
Yeah. SAO's, like, monsters. When they first, like, appear, like, that Iglin, they're like, oh, here comes that powerful attack. Ah, shit.
It's like, what's the sign of his attack? I don't know, maybe about him about to beat the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm. What's the range? Everywhere. The range is everywhere. It's going to hit. But we're all the way over. And there they go.
God, the abridged did SAO so much justice.
Oh, the abridged was great.
It's like, the abridged is literally how, like, people would act in this kind of situation. I'm just like, yeah. For
a fact. Oh, when... I understand it's like a demonstration of power, but it's still one of those, like, oh, we are in trouble. When you find out a motherfucker is faster, and they just disappear. Just,
right.
Whoop. Like, when you animate a motherfucker and they're just, like, 4 lines of where they used to be, shit's about to get real.
Where did they go?
Oh, man, just... Yeah, he's like, they were there, right? And then you just, the freaking fight scene marks, just of blows clashing. You know, like, this is dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime someone is saying an incantation.
Yeah.
It's just, get the fuck out. Just leave. Just leave. Even if there's no way out, just leave. Just leave. Anyone saying a fucking incantation.
Right. Especially if it's a long one. It's just like,
Yep.
Either you try something to stop them, or pray to whatever god you believe in.
Not even whatever god you believe in, just pray to the gods and hope one of them listens.
Pray to every single one.
Just pray to the gods and hope that one of them listens, because you are fucked.
Hey, you are not about to live.
Yeah, it is. And then, of course, being on the other side of that, like, the level of just heavy metal bricks shat. If I was around and I heard Alucard's incantation.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, it's just like, if I heard that, it's like, I'm offing myself, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just...
And you could not even been the target. You could have been on his side. I would shit encrusted gold bricks if I heard Alucard's incantation going off. Because I'm just like, fuck you mean restrictions released?
Release restraint level 1. It's like, level what?
Yep, level what? Oh my goodness. If I was around when Amio was saying his, nope.
I have the bone in my sword.
No, thank you. I don't care what you're the bone of. I don't want it.
Speaking of Fate, did you see what I posted last Friday about Star Rail getting a Fate collab?
Yeah, I'm just like, it's just going to be something I'm not going to do anyway, because it's probably going to require me to have been, you know, further along in the story than I am.
By that point, yeah. Because that's, like, summer of next year is when it's supposed to take place.
I remember I was writing the message to you, and then I got distracted by various other things, as it happens, because I am a very busy individual. But I literally was going to tell you exactly this. I was like, I don't want to have to grind to be able to do it. You would have been proud of me of what I've been doing consistently this whole time, because I've been maxing Traveler's preservation traces. So I've been actively grinding that. So I'm almost done. I think I have 3 more, and then two more levels on the ulti. But I have to actually, like, do... I have to do something specific, because I need the Tracks of Destiny item. I ran out of those. So
yeah, because I know they normally give those from the events and stuff. Honestly, the events have been a lot better just because they've been giving a lot more trial characters for people to use, which I appreciate.
Yeah, and then I think I have to do like simulate the universe or whatever. Say, I was gonna do it, run it this weekend or something along the lines. Mainly just because I still need to get that 200 jade from completing the points for like the first level of points. Because I don't care about the ones later down that list because I was just like, simulate the universe is the worst place for RNG. I absolutely hate it. Because if you don't get a good roll that run, you get fucking rocked. I don't care what level your characters are at.
Oh yeah, no, like that for sure. Though, like with the Divergent universe, which is basically like an upgraded version of it, it does help because like all you have to do is do it once, and then you can just constantly farm the boss. It's just like okay.
Well, that's neat, but I got to get through the other ones first. Yeah. I'm annoyed because I was doing memories. I was doing like the Twilight memories, and I almost got the first section done, like the first 15. And I'm super annoyed because I beat level 15, but I didn't do it fast enough, so I didn't get all 3 stars, which means I don't get the final reward, which I fucking need. And so now I'm like, great, how the fuck am I supposed to beat this faster? Because the reason why I survived was literally tanking it.
Yeah, no, believe me, I'm with you there. Like when it comes to those like stories and stuff, or just any of those like, oh, you have to be in a certain amount of turns. It's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this enough until I can get the reward, and I'm just like, bye.
Yeah, well, I can't even. I've been doing it this whole time and still haven't gotten the reward because I could get. It started with I couldn't beat anybody, then I was able to beat one, and that was just luck because I think I was down to one person each time. And it literally just came, and that was the reason. What happened when I recently, and by recent I mean when I did it. I won was because I got a follow-up attack to activate at the very end. Because otherwise, I would have lost.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, in my case, like, in my case, like, honestly, I have not taken Acheron off any of my teams. Like, I've literally just been having Acheron carry for most of the fights.
Oh yeah, because like, she's a fucking beast.
Yeah, I know. I freaking love her. And also in the coming patch in the second banner is a Foxian chef doctor dude who for a lot of people gave Gin vibes because his eyes are always shut until certain things happen.
Until certain things happen. Yeah, I need a bursty type like that, like a one that's just outright just busting heads.
Yeah, because alongside him is Sparkle, so Acheron should be right after the Foxian.
He's Sparkle, but I can't use anything on until the Laofu ones drop, and I get all of them.
Yeah, well, the Foxian is the Laofu, and
so yeah,
and he's basically like, it was funny during the live stream because it's just like, and if he's put on a team with say, I don't know, Acheron, and I'm just over here like, yep.
Is he like, the 5 or the 4?
He's the 5.
He's the 5. Okay.
Yeah, like he's literally like built for Acheron, because
which is fantastic because I don't.
Oh yeah, yeah right. Well, it's like Acheron gets the most benefit from him just because he's the ability which Acheron needs, and he applies debuffs. So technically he can work with anyone, but obviously Acheron's the best because with Acheron, the more ability you have, the more damage he does. Plus, if they have a debuff, then increase the damage there. So,
yeah,
love it.
Yeah, well, we'll see what RNGesus has in store for me then. But that being said, we have reached our time limit of the episode. So we thank you for listening up to this point and supporting us by listening at all. And yeah, catch up on all the episodes. If you want them more, we have the Patreon. The link is in the description of the show. So follow that link and have all the fun. Check out Apollo's stuff. That I am there as well. And yeah, enjoy your time, baby.